Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. I have a video to make right now. Oh, hello. Hey, Richard Blackstone here. Actually, it's Richard Douglas Blackstone if you really want to get formal about it, but I go by Richard Blackstone. Yeah, we'll go for that. Okay, so anyway, what I do is we've got today's Create One Love Note. And a lot of people ask me about this logo. I'll take a second here and explain it. When I was getting on my spiritual path, I sought clarity from the universe about what's important. How can I answer all these questions that are coming to me, and even questions from my friends, that were going, "Hey, you look, you're doing things different. What's going on?" And so the universe didn't take long. It sent me back the answer. It said, "You got three things just to be concerned with. First, love. Love is who you are. Love is the core of the universe. It's the glue that holds everything together. Love is the foundation. Second one is one. We're all one in the bigger scheme of things. At the higher levels of our consciousness, we're all really just one, but we're in this individuated form while we play this game called life on planet Earth. And the third foundation pillar is this idea that we're here to create our lives in any manner that we choose. Now, you're creating your life whether you know it or not, so the idea is to create your life consciously the way you want it to be. Now, that's playing the game at the higher levels. Because as long as you're creating it anyway, and you are, believe me, you are, you're creating everything through your thoughts. But there is a system and a process that you kind of need to understand, these laws that govern creation. They're very simple, but if you don't understand them, then you can create a life of frustration and illness, and it's lack, lack of money, all that stuff. You're creating it. Your outer world is just a reflection of your inner world. That's the way it is. It's a cause and effect universe. So if you want to understand these laws and create your life consciously, then it would behoove you to find a good mentor and just follow what they do and create your life the way you really want it to be. So that's what we're doing with these love notes. We actually send these out in written form to my subscriber list on a daily basis, and we thought, well, let's repurpose them with video. Then we can expand on them a little, and that's what we're doing. We're having so much fun with it. We're just having a ball. So every day I read the love note that comes out into your email box. And these are about a year old, so I don't read them kind of before I do the video because I want to be excited just like you are when I read them. So and then we'll just talk about it. Okay, so today's love note says, English is the main language of the United States. French is the main language of France. Italiano is the main language of Italy, and Japanese is the main language of Japan. This is another beautiful way to view the wonderful contrast of this game called life on planet Earth. The universal language of the physical world is music. People all over the world understand the beat and rhythm of music. The universal language of the soul is feelings. Your feelings communicate with the universe, and the universe always says yes to those feelings. Are you communicating the feelings to the universe that you want to experience in your reality? Now think about that. It always pays to brush up on your language skills. Wow. This is a powerful note. I need to do this one again. This is cool. This is way cool because feelings are the language of the soul. And it's a language. And if you want to communicate effectively to the spiritual aspect of your beingness, then communicate through feelings. And here's how it works. There's really only two feelings. There's a feeling that feels good and one that feels bad. And all the feelings that are, part of that. So, feel good is like love and joy and peace and gratitude. And then if you feel bad, it's like anger, frustration, fear, jealousy, stuff like that. So there's really only two feelings. And what you want to do, if you want to communicate with your spiritual part of your being, is to communicate the feeling of joy. Because that's what your spirit is. That's the highest essence of your spiritual aspect, is this feeling called joy. So you can be happy and joyful, and you will be in alignment with your spirit. And that's how you do it. That's who you communicate. Now you communicate also with fear and anger and frustration. But what you're communicating is what you're creating. So if you want to create more fear and bad feeling in your life, then you emphasize those kind of emotions. And if you want to feel good and create joy in your life and happiness, then feel those things and express them, and your spirit will interpret them and bring them into your outside world. That you're creating your world that way through feelings. This is really important. I mean, it's critical in the manifestation process, and it's one of the key elements, because feelings guide your subconscious mind to whatever's going to happen to you, whatever you desire to manifest. No, man. You know, in the bigger scheme of things, all this stuff is kind of simple. However, if you don't understand these things, and especially if you don't understand who you really are and how you work, then it gets a little not so simple. So there's key. That's why we at Create One Love have really devoted our whole business model to this idea of understanding your true authentic self, and through that, through the conscious creation of your life. Now, that's it's so nice to be able to do this every day. It really is. But you know what? I created this. This is the way I wanted to live my life. And so I created it. And I couldn't have done this when I was sleepwalking, but now I'm a conscious creator, and so I can do anything I want. You can too. It's all there for you. Wow. Feelings. Language of the soul. Hope that helps you out. We do have some really good products for you too that are free, and you can get the really cool one here. It's called MasterYourLifeVideos.com. Go to that website, and we've got 20 free videos about this concept of understanding your true authentic self, of how to create your life consciously. 20 free videos, and there's a real cool ebook there too. Yeah, it's all free. Master Your Life Videos. Go there, get them, and start using them. If you want to get these on a daily basis, just subscribe to the video thingamajig. And other than that, I'll see you tomorrow on the next one. And as always, use this feeling of joy and go out and live in love. I'll see you tomorrow.